Ma'am, what is even happening right now? What is even happening? Is this seriously the best pack announcement of all time? I mean, it's definitely got to be the best pack announcement since Seasons. Holy Hannah. I am dying. Like, I think that you guys have probably all seen all of my Twitter comments, everything, like my interactions with the Sims Twitter channel and my interactions with some of the Sim gurus. Like, I am dying. Like, I am so flippin' excited. I mean, we legitimately are getting farming in The Sims 4. Legitimate pack farming in The Sims 4. I am so excited. You know, one of my number one fears with the idea of getting a farming pack in The Sims 4 was the possibility that we might get animals with no expansion to any of the things that are essential for making a well-rounded homesteading / farming experience. Things like being able to, you know, have free cooking and stuff if you have all of the ingredients. That's something I've been begging for, like begging for, I mean, gosh, since seasons, I have been begging for that to be an option. The option to like buy different ingredients and groceries and stuff and like, to just kind of like, even if, you know, I know that we haven't had animals before, you haven't had a way to get meat and all of that kind of stuff. But if a vegetarian can't make all of their meals when they're growing everything in their garden for free, something was wrong, you know? And so I'm so excited that it seems like that is something that's happening. So I'm going to do a couple of videos, probably a lot, that kind of go over my thoughts, my feelings, how I'm feeling as new news comes out. So in this first video, I've obviously watched the trailer probably 100 times. And so I can't give you a true reaction video to how I felt when I watched the trailer. But what I'm hoping to do is to watch the trailer in this video with you guys, slow, so that we can I can try and talk you through some of the things that I've learned off of interacting with the gurus and some of the tweets that I've seen going out, based on what's in the trailer. And then I'm going to do several videos just like I did with Seasons that will kind of give you updates as we go along with things that are posted on the blog, things that come out in Sim Guru interactions, things that come out maybe on the live stream, you know, so sort of like the What We Know Now series that I did on with Seasons. Okay, so let's just kind of go into watching the trailer. I'm just gonna get it set up. I gotta make sure it's muted, and so make sure that you know that it's muted. There's no music. Watch the trailer for real. Don't think that this slow version is what we're watching. Like, watch it for real, you know. Okay, so we're gonna watch this, and I guess that my camera is cut a little weird, so let's move my camera. Let's not be crazy. Okay, so let's watch this. I'm really excited to point stuff out, and it's slow, okay? Okay, I'm so excited. It's so slow. Okay, I'm pretty excited about a lot of this weird world interaction stuff. Although you guys all know that I hate birds. I'm terrified of birds. This bunny is so cute. I can't believe it. And she got pooped on by a bird. Let me just tell you that is actually one of the reasons that I'm terrified of birds. Cottage living. I'm so glad that they went back to living. Thank you. Do not put lifestyle on any more things. I'm just going to call it living. All of these bunnies are so cute. I love that little tree in the back. The cottage like vibe is just so cute and beautiful and exciting. Oh man, the clothes, and Mrs. Crumplebottom is back. That's so exciting. I had to do a lot of research on her because I do not remember her from The Sims 1. So I had to do some research. I'm very excited about the vibe that all of this stuff is giving us. Okay, let me go back here for just a second and pause. Okay, so here is one thing that we have learned in some of the tweets. That essentially there are 3 housing units for the animals that we're getting in this pack. This one appears to be the llama hut, and I think that they maybe are the same building, just in different colors, and then you get to choose which animal you put in them. But so there's a llama hut, this cow hut, and then there is the chicken coop. So I saw a tweet from Simguru Romeo who specifically stated that in the chicken house you can put up to 8 chickens in it, and they are tied to the house. And so I'm guessing that they like come out and roam kind of like in Stardew Valley, and then they go to sleep in the hut. You do see in the trailer, oh, we'll see it in a minute, but that the chickens, you can grow chickens from egg. You don't have to buy all of your chickens, so I'm guessing that they can lay eggs and then they be hatched. But if you like look around in here, there seems to be like a fishing sign here. But this is not a normal like shaped pond. Oh, you can't see it because it's behind my camera. That's good. So this pond is not a normal shape. So you can see that there's been a lot of speculation, but there has been no confirmation that we may be getting pond tools so that we can build ponds any shape and size. And this is really what this looks like. These shapes are kind of similar, and so it is possible that we're just getting another fishing pool that's going to be in debug, and you can place it around, which I think I'd be fine with that too. I love to build, but I'm much more into the gameplay lately than I have been, than I previously was. And so I think that I would be okay without the pawn tools, but I can see why so many simmers are really excited about it. And gosh, look at the decor that we're getting here. Like, just the fox and the bunny statues running across here, this cottage vibe, the new vines over the windows. Like, oh gosh, it's just so beautiful. I'm so excited. Okay, let's keep watching this play out. This is clearly a new terrain paint. I'm very excited about that. There's flowers in between everything. Those flower boxes are so pretty. I love that barrel over to the side. And I love this, the pumpkin. Oh gosh, when he thinks about the pumpkin, he's like, I just want to grow a pumpkin. I'm really excited about these growing plots. Let's go back here. So you can see here that the ground is raised. Like, this is not flat ground. And so he's growing mushrooms back here, but these are all raised. And they seem to have like the line divots in them, like when you're really farming. And so I think that this is going to be some sort of farming object, just like how we have the gardening boxes. And so we're going to place the farming objects in like a plot. And then you can plant so many on them. And then I'm guessing maybe this is how you make the crops big. Maybe they won't grow to like giant size if they're just in the ground or something. And so this must have like a special interaction. But I'm really excited about it because it looks much more realistic. When you have a farm, you sow the ground so that there's like, you know, little humps, and then that's where you plant and you cover your seeds and everything in there. And so I'm just really excited for that to be more realistic. I squealed when I saw this llama. I was so freaking excited. I was so excited because if you guys don't know, I'm absolutely obsessed with llamas. I love them so much. You guys might see Vincent over here. This was a llama gift that was given to me for Valentine's Day a couple years back from my husband. And my whole office at work is decorated in llamas. I'm so excited about llamas. And it's the Sims like mascot. We need llamas in the game. I'm really excited about all of the toddler and child interactions that seem to be happening. You know, it looks like this we're fertilizing here. This cross stitching is really exciting. It's just another thing for toddlers to do. In the background, you can see that we're getting a cross stitching or needlepoint, whatever we're going to call it, object, just like we got with knitting, which I think is a fine tool. Obviously, if Sims are going to cross stitch or knit, we're going to want to have, you know, clutter that represents that anyway. And so having that as an object, I think is great. This new fireplace is absolutely gorgeous. I really like these rugs and stuff. Everybody seems to be a little bit taken aback by the fact that the bunnies and the cows and chickens and everything are an object. It was confirmed on Twitter by SimGuru Romeo that the rabbits are like world venturing animals, and you can befriend them. And then once you become friends with them, you can buy an object, and I'm pretty sure it's that stump from the trailer that they go into and in and out of. And then they come around your lot a lot, and they'll come in your house and everything. And so that doesn't necessarily bother me. I honestly kind of wish that cats and dogs were more of an object because I like to care for them. I like to have them around. But I hate that they take up an inventory slot in our household. A household slot, I guess. And I absolutely hate it because I just don't I don't want to have 20, mods that make 20 people in my household just because I want to have 2 cats, you know what I mean? Like I want to be able to have a large family without and still have an animal. And so I'm kind of excited about that addition. But it's so adorable. And this fox scene is so cute. It's so funny that sometimes the foxes will just come up. My question, though, is I wonder if the fox will try to interact with the chickens or if they just interact with the rabbits. I'm really excited to find that out. I just love this. Like the idea that we can get pumpkins, they're going to get this big. You can also see back here that we're getting some other new Harvestables. This may be that eggplant. I don't know exactly what flowers on eggplants look like. But this may be the eggplant maybe that we're growing back here. They did confirm that we would have mushrooms, new lettuce, pumpkins, and eggplants. Did I say that already? Pumpkins, eggplants, lettuce, mushrooms. But it wasn't very clear if that meant that those were the only items you could put in the county fair or if those are new Harvestables, like we're getting different ones. So I'm not really certain on that, but it was talked about today on Twitter. I think that this chicken coop is gorgeous. I think that it's beautiful. I really hope that we'll be able to still use some fencing. This interaction is so adorable. Like, I really love how she milked the cow. It kind of looks to me like let's go back here a little bit and we'll play it again. It looks to me like this is going to be a skill. Like maybe taking care of animals is a skill. I hope so, because otherwise she's just very bad at milking. So I hope that there's a skill that we're going to level up, because if you notice, she's like spilling all the milk and the cow is like, you gonna get any of that in the bucket? Like, that would be good. So it was also discussed on Twitter that we're getting a new woohoo and a new death. And I can't remember if they said there's 2 of one of those. So I don't know if it's 2 woohoo spots or 2 deaths, but something. And so we're getting some woohoo spots and deaths. And I hope that we're getting woohoo in hay, like that there's a hay object you can woohoo in. And so like something like this bin over here, or, a big barrel of hay or something. I think that that would be really cute. And I have a feeling that we're getting like a chicken death, and I'm not excited about that. I absolutely love the clothes and the aesthetic that we're getting here. This is one of my favorite things. I probably squealed the loudest. Like, I was excited about animals. I'm excited about all of that. But this scene right here is probably one of the things I'm most excited about. So not only is this kitchen absolutely gorgeous, but there's so many things in here that we have to talk about. Like, for one, there's a picnic basket. The picnic basket is open, like we're filling it. Like, maybe that's what they're doing right now. They're cooking right now in order to fill this picnic basket. And how amazing is that? Next is, if you just notice, there are 4 Sims in here. 3 of them are cooking. And so it makes me, like, at first, I was like, oh my gosh, what's happening? There's a kid cooking here. Well, then I made a tweet about it on Facebook, on Twitter. A tweet on Facebook. No, I made a tweet on Twitter. And what was discussed was that I was talking about, like, oh my gosh, kids can cook. And Simguru Romeo said that there's a new family cooking interaction where you can set up like group cooking. And so my guess is that they're cooking a meal here. And mom is like, daughter, baby, kid is making the dough, maybe. She's making the dough. And then mom is getting ready to bake the dough. And then dad is over here making a sandwich with it. Because there's also some jam on the there's also some jam here on the counter. And so I don't know exactly how this is going to work. It hasn't been confirmed. I don't know if they're making the same thing. But what they did say specifically is that kids cannot cook on their own or bake on their own. But there's going to be a lot of different things that they can make together. And so I'm hoping that what they're doing is they are revamping either the grand meal or like the grand meal would be ideal, because if you're having a grand meal for Thanksgiving or Christmas, nobody just cooks that by themselves. You have your whole family and they're cooking with you. Even the kids are like, oh, well, I'll butter the bread, or I'll help you knead the dough, or I'll stir that together and we'll make cookies together or something. That interaction happens. And so I'm really excited that this is a new thing in The Sims, and I'm so excited for the fact that it feels more like you get to teach your kids how to do things that you love to do, and I'm just really excited about it. Not to mention the fact that how freaking gorgeous is this kitchen? How freaking gorgeous is it? Look, there's milk on the table, clearly from your cows. We're playing with eggs, probably from our chickens. All of the decor on the counters and everything. There's jam up here. I don't know what this pot exactly is. It may just be an object. It could be something we can interact with. It's just beautiful. This kitchen is gorgeous. Plus, new countertops. Like, we just got 2 new kitchens. 2 brand new kitchens. Plus, country kitchen. We got a country kitchen kit, and we got 2 new kitchens in the last game pack. And now we're getting a brand new kitchen in this expansion pack. Like, freaking holy moly! I'm so excited. But you can see that there's a new stove. I was pointing not at the stove, and a new refrigerator. So it's pretty exciting. I'm pretty excited. And this is just so cute. Like, messing up while opening the eggs, that's something that will happen in real life. I love this picnic interaction. It's like they were inside, they made this, and then they came out here and had a picnic. I just love it. I love it so much. And now the little bunny's looking around. Okay, so one of the next things that I want to point out is going to be in the next scene. Next one. So I'm just really excited for the town. Okay, so it was confirmed in the blog and then again on Twitter that we are getting a grocery style interaction. I don't know exactly how that will work. I don't know if this is a store you can go to shop. I don't know if you like place an order and it just comes to your inventory or it comes to your mailbox. It did say something about tipping the delivery person, so maybe they just bring it to you. It's not very clear. But there are 2 very important things to point out here. One is this gardening stall. The second is this grocery-like store. So, what I am hoping and praying for is that one of these objects is something that you can either own or it can be like a selling table or whatever for this gardening stall, because I just really want a nice way in The Sims without mods to be able to be a farmer and make money selling my crops in a natural, believable, fun way, okay? Like, I just really want that. I don't, it is possible to do it just using the sale table, but it's not realistic. It's not fun. It doesn't look good. And a lot of my favorite modders have made amazing things that make it possible, like Brazen Lotus. She's made some great objects that make it much more possible. I also have done a video on Ice Munmun's sale tables and stuff that make it really possible to do it. But I just like it to be in the game. Like, I want our modders to be able to focus on other things, like to bring us new things, while The Sims integrates more into the actual game. And so I just hope that one of these ways is going to be a way for us to sell our farming goods, and it give us a reasonable price, and, it actually be an object that we get to use, okay? The thing that I like the most about this, honestly, my gut instinct is that this is just a place that you can go, just like going to buy food, and you can go here and buy groceries from this lady. But I'm just praying that it's going to be something I can use to sell my hard work, as a farmer. So we'll see. More to come on that, I'm thinking. But yeah, so it looked like she was buying groceries there. And then you can tell by this sign that it looks like this is going to be another lot similar to what we got in Eco Lifestyle, where you're going to maybe you set it up on there, like what this lot does. But I'm very excited about it because it seems to be a farmer's market, and there's like prizes and stuff you can win. You can obviously enter your vegetables. Oh, there's a watermelon. Yes. You can enter your fruits and vegetables. That hairstyle is gorgeous. In here, sir, your little tiny carrot doesn't work. I saw a post about somebody calling that guy an Oompa Loompa. It was pretty funny. He does kind of look like an Oompa Loompa. Giant pumpkin. You win the prize. He got first place. It's very exciting. And then we're back to singing to the birds. I will not be doing that. I'll be honest. Now is my worst nightmare, and the chicken is attacking her, and it's horrible, but it's got a hat on, so maybe it's kind of cute. I don't know. But I just love this town square feel, and I love this natural bridge. I hope that's a usable object. I hope that's something we can actually put in the game. But yeah, so I don't know if you guys have noticed, but I'm freaking excited. I love that we can put clothes on our animals. We probably can knit our llamas sweaters and knit them for our chickens. And, you know, oh my gosh, look at that. Look, what is this? I wonder if that is what it means. Okay, so this is like jams and stuff. It's a sign. And so I wonder if that means like this is maybe this is hinting, or it is, or something like an object we can sell from. Oh man, that would be very nice. I'm hopeful. I love this little mushroom stool back here. And it was said on the blog post that you can do things with the you can find things around town or around the area, or maybe even purchase them, that can change the colors of your cows and the kind of milk they produce. So obviously this is a rainbow cow. There's a way to make a chocolate milk cow. It's pretty cool. I'm pretty excited about it. We've got a cowbell. It looks like we're singing with them. Then another thing that you need to notice is that if you buy this game or pre-order it, you do get these 3 extra accessories in your game. It'll be downloadable content, and you just have to buy the game by September 2nd. And the game releases on July 22nd. That's actually relatively decent timing for me. I'm pretty excited about it. I am super excited. I'm so excited. So let's switch over. I'm going to switch to a different screen, and I want to show you guys the blog. So the blog post posted, you can find the link on the video, and it just kind of goes over some of the key features on here. So you can raise and befriend animals. Cows provide fresh and flavored milk. Chickens lay eggs. In the forest, you can find wild rabbits, foxes, and birds. And they will apparently bring you some gifts, which I think is kind of interesting. It's just like how cats and dogs can do that. This image is life. It is so beautiful. This is everything I picture when I picture making a farm, having a farmhouse, a cottage. This is maybe not the style of house I would build to live in, but the grounds are exactly what I'm looking for in what I want my life to be. So, live off the land. Lot challenges require fresh ingredients for each meal. Grow produce yourself, visit the village market, or forage in the wild to get them. Enter in any oversized crops in the Fitchwick Fair competition. Okay, so live off the land lot challenges. So, I don't remember where I saw it, but later on, maybe in this post. Oh, no, there's a different post. But it says lot challenges, which I don't know exactly what that means, but I think that what they're referring to is how in Eco Lifestyle, and no, it's in Tiny Living, the Tiny Living pack, when basically we got you get to put on a lot trait for tiny house. And then if you meet all of this certain criteria, then you get all of the bonuses. And one of the bonuses are that it's simple living. And that bonus means that you'll have to make all of your meals with fresh ingredients that you grow or harvest from your animals, but they're free. They're 100% free. This is like my dream. And so I'm hoping that requirements are not anything crazy like tiny living where you have to have a really small house. Maybe it's something like you have to have so many animals or you have to have so many crops. I think that there are a lot of ways that they can make it great, and I'm very, very excited about that. That's probably one of the things that made me excited the most, because it's so great for the grassroots challenge, and it's also just amazing for the experience. It's been one of my largest complaints since Seasons and Eco Lifestyle, that you can live off the land, or you can live off the grid, but you still have to pay to eat fruit salad when I have 5 different kinds of fruit in my inventory. Like, that's ridiculous. Why do I have to pay for a garden salad when I have 6 different items that I would put in a salad in my hand? You know what I mean? So I'm very, very excited about this. I'm so excited. And lot challenges with Tiny Living, I thought was a great addition to the game. And so I'm very, very excited about this. And then, obviously, you can go to the pub, you can cross-stitch, you can have a picnic, and it's very, very exciting. Let's see if I can find the other post. I know it was on this. Oh, show more. And I think it was this one. No, this is the same one. This doesn't have all the same stuff. Okay, well, I will find it, and we will talk about it in the next video. I will have a lot more stuff to go over with you anyway, and I'm pretty excited about everything that is coming. It's going to be pretty exciting. I cannot wait. And maybe it just looks different because I read it originally on my phone. Oh, actually, I think I tweeted it. So let's actually go to my Twitter. Lordy. Okay, do I know how to Twitter? Yes. So let's see, what did I tweet? These are all my tweets. But yeah, I tweeted it today, which, as you can see, I had a lot of Twitter things happening today. Yeah, the Simple Living Lot Challenge makes cooking cheaper, but it also means recipes depend entirely on what you've got in your inventory. So I'm pretty excited about that. I hope that when they say cheaper, they mean if you have everything, it's free. Because I don't think I should have to pay anything, because obviously I already bought the dishes. And then the other, yeah, so it's right here. Forage nearby woods for mushrooms and berries, borrow some milk and eggs from your animals, and keep your garden full. And then it says you can place an order to the local grocery shop and get all your ingredients delivered right to your doorstep. Yay! And then this is where it talks about cooking. You can bring the whole family together in your kitchen to make different meals. Needless to say, fam, I am ecstatic. I'm so freaking excited, and I cannot wait to share with you guys more news. I love you guys to bits and pieces. Please hit that like button. Follow the channel, and subscribe so that you can get all of the updated news as soon as it comes out. Love y'all. Bye.